Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be giving you a fast guide to playing the new Fiddlesticks. His rework just came out this week, and it's a little underwhelming, honestly. Alright, so we're going to start with the runes. First, you're going to want to take Predator, then take Sudden Impact, Zombie Ward, and Ingenious Hunter. For your secondary runes, you're going to want to go into the Inspiration Tree, take Futures Market and Cosmic Insight. If you want, you can switch out either of those for Commencing Stopwatch if you want to save 650 gold on your Zoni's Hourglass. For your little runes, you're going to want to take 2 Adaptive Force and 1 Armor. It's going to help you get out a little bit more damage and stay healthier in the jungle. Whenever you're about to head in for a gank, you're going to want to pop that Predator and book it in as fast as you can to try and blow up the enemy team. Now we're going to move on to Fiddlesticks' items, and then I'm going to hit you with some gameplay. So you'll want to start with Hunter's Talisman and a refillable pot. Hunter's Talisman is going to give you a lot of healing. Even though you're already going to be doing the big suck to all the jungle camps, it's still really useful. You'll want to grab some AP and some boots as fast as you can. You're going to be building your Runic Echo's first item. For boots, I recommend Sork Shoes for the magic pen. One really key item for Fiddlesticks is Zoni's Hourglass. It pairs really well with your ult and will help you keep you alive for the full duration of the AoE. The rest of the build is a little situational. I like taking Rylai's for getting big slows on the enemy team when I ult them. You can also take Proto Belt to catch up. You can build a Death Cap to give you all of your abilities some pure burst. Morellonomicon is good for stopping healing, and Void Staff is amazing for extra magic penetration. Also consider Leandre's Torment as a good item. It works really well in conjunction with Rylai's Crystal Scepter. Get the slow and the max burn that you can. Fiddlesticks is all about vision denial and getting the best entrance he possibly can. His entire kit is about surprising the enemy team and then wiping them all out at once. That's it for Fiddlesticks' runes and items. Now we'll move into an ability overview and a little bit of gameplay. So his passive is a harmless Scarecrow. It basically replaces your trinket with the Scarecrow effigy. That when the enemy sees it, it looks exactly like how Fiddlesticks would, and he can ult, flash, auto attack, any of that. It won't do any actual damage, but it's just trying to bait out your enemy's escapes. When it's placed, starting from level 6, the effigy grants a field around it that will reveal and disable any enemy wards or traps that are hidden. Fiddlesticks' Q is a lot like how it used to be. Its active is a Terrify, but it does a little bit of damage. Its passive is where it's really at though. Any enemy units affected by any of Fiddlesticks' abilities while Fiddlesticks is unseen become feared. This gives you a lot of setup opportunity for placing down your effigy, finding any enemy wards, disabling them, and then popping your ult over a wall. Enemies that have already been affected by a Terrify or Fear from Fiddlesticks instead take double damage from Fiddlesticks' Q. Fiddlesticks' W is the Big Suck. Fiddlesticks tethers himself to nearby enemies and drains them of their health. After 2 seconds of channeling, it'll do a burst of % missing health damage. The end of the channel is also when Fiddle heals the most from it. Do be aware though that this sucks trying to clear minions. It only does 40% damage to minions. That way he's not a wave clear machine and people try and take him in the lanes. Fiddlesticks' E is now a lot different than it used to be. They got rid of the crows and instead added a crescent-shaped swing. If any unit is caught in the center of the swing, it silences and it slows all enemies for 1.25 seconds. Fiddlesticks' ultimate is a classic. After 1.5 seconds, Fiddlesticks will blink to the target location, bringing with him a massive AoE that lasts 5 seconds. This wombos really well with your Q passive, as you can deny all vision and then ult in and get a 5-man fear. One thing to note about Fiddlesticks is he's a team fighting mage. He's not made to do 1v1 engagements or any sort of small skirmishes. I'm gonna try and get a few more guides out there while I'm still under quarantine. It also gives me a lot of times to work on more projects, so hopefully I get something done. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks.